Wow. Sight.
Wow.
This is episode 6.
Six.
D-League Opinions. This
Welcome
is
back.
Dante, aka Dante.
This is Deshaun, aka D3, Aggie Pride today.
This is goddamn Dre, aka Dre. You did.
And this is Hoagie Bear. What's up with y'all?
Moment of silence for the champions. They say we warriors. They say we did it again. Hands high for the champion. No surrender, no retreat. We take the battlefield over every time. Hey, clap your hands for the champion. We came, we saw, we conquered everything in sight. Moment of silence for the champion.
D-League Opinions.
All right, now let's get started, fellas. I want to first shout out. We got a special guest who will be joining us in a little while, but we're gonna start off with this weekend. You feel me?
Very special.
The Packs and the Bucks. How do y'all feel about this game? We're gonna start off with Dante.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I literally told y'all what was going to happen. Tom Brady is the GOAT. And then I did say, whatever can go wrong in the NFC Championship with the Packers, we're going. I wish we could roll the clip back, but what I said, whatever can go wrong with the Packers in NFC Championship, they stop catching the ball, something happens, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and it went wrong, and that's why they lost. I literally said it. I'm a prophet. I literally said this.
I respect what you said, but I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Tom Brady, the refs, and St. Brown for not catching that 2-point conversion. Now, now that's all I can say for what's going to be happening for that game. They played a damn near perfect game. I give the Packers everything they promised. I give Aaron Rodgers the GOAT status for even handling what he got to handle, and Tom Brady did what he's supposed to do. Okay, look, but a paid off ref or two get the job done. You dig? A paid off ref or two get the job done.
Hoagie, how do you feel about this weekend?
Number one, Dre got some liquor in it. Must be because he got a little potty mouth right now. Number two, the Packers, like Dante said, it's a curse, man. They beat themselves. Was drop pick. Aaron Rodgers not running it in for the touchdown. Defensive holding. They beat themselves. I don't know what to say. In the Bucs, the last few weeks, what they've done best is capitalizing off your mistakes. So if you make mistakes, Tom Brady, he's not gonna make none in the fourth quarter. Congrats to the Bucs. Congrats.
Well, one thing that I can say is shout out Dante, shout out D3. We definitely called it. It's the Packers NFC Championship curse. It's bound to happen no matter what. And speaking of the Packers and NFC Championship curse, what's the next moves for the Packers this year? What can they do to help their team get over this hump? Dre, what do you think they should do?
Draft another receiver besides Devontae Adams, and get a better O-lineman, please. They had one job and they didn't deliver the one job they did have. They could have had Justin Jefferson. They could have had Pat Pittman. They could have had Henry Ruggs. They could have had a lot of receivers. But guess who they picked up? Julian Love, who didn't even see one snap all season. Sat on the bench for a first-round pick. But they could have drafted at least a running and they even drafted the running back after that. Okay, granted, Jamal Williams and A.J. Dillon, they hooped. They was balling after Adams had his little fumble issue. Well, come on, bro.
Number one is Jordan Love, but you're right, Dre. You told me.
That nigga. Who is that nigga? He sat on the bench. I don't give a what his last name. There's no love him in Green Bay. Get out of here.
Number two, I agree with Dre. They got to give somebody else besides Devontae Adams. They got a tight end, a button tight end. He's been looking great. But either they get a wide receiver or they beef up that front seven. I've seen them get ran on way too many times. They got to beef up that front seven.
Dante, how you feel about this?
Aaron Rodgers is leaving the Packers next season. He's leaving the Packers next season.
Bold statement.
I don't know how much, man. How much can a man take after losing so many times the same way? Why can't your receivers catch when they count? How you miss an open catch in the touchdown like that?
I don't understand it.
So
2-point conversion.
Aaron Rodgers goes to my prediction.
Steelers. My bad. That was a mean cough.
He's not going there.
He goes to the Bears.
I'll say it depends on how confident the Packs are in Jordan Love. If they're confident in him, they're going to trade Aaron Rodgers. I'll say that.
Oh, we talking about predictions where he's gonna go?
Not going to the Giants.
I think we should skip Dre down. I think we should skip
Coming to
Dre
New
down.
York. Stop.
All
No,
right.
he's not going.
Nah. Seriously. He's gonna pull the same thing Brett Favre pulled. He's gonna go to a rival team that's in the same division. He's gonna pull a Brett Favre. He's not going to the Vikings clearly, but he's gonna pull the same thing Brett Favre did. Went to a team that they see twice a year, so he could smoke them twice a year, get a ring with that team, and then smoke them again in the NFC Championship game. It's gonna happen. Brett Favre, they live in the same career basically. Just Aaron Rodgers is more talented than Brett Favre.
They are.
It's the same career, same. Like I mean, parallel.
All right. So moving on, we have the second championship game from this past weekend with the Baby Goat versus the Bills. How do y'all feel about that game?
Was anyone surprised? Can we talk about like next topic? Like, was anyone surprised?
Allen was not ready for prime time. He was not ready for prime time.
Like, I
They
wasn't surprised.
locked up Stephon Diggs, what they were supposed to do. They doubled him. Why would you force it to Stephon Diggs if you doubled? Why would you force it to order? He was, from what I saw, he was looking at the first read, and when the first read didn't work, he threw it away.
He had a Lamar issue.
He literally played how he doesn't play. He played the opposite of how he played.
He played a Lamar issue. Lamar does the same thing.
Relax.
No disrespect to Lamar. No, like dead ass. You watch the game. If Lamar Jackson doesn't have his first initial option, he runs. His first, like a first initial, like he hike, look. If he doesn't see his first initial option, he's running. His option is to run, and it pisses off his receivers. He doesn't wait for the progression of the route to finish. He runs every time.
And you know what they say?
They
say, "Oh, his receivers don't help." He doesn't give them a chance to help. But I'm sorry. Continue.
But Josh Allen did exactly what Lamar does.
I had two things to say. I got three to say. Number one, D3 is the biggest Lamar hater I know. He's never said anything. I said this for first episode. He's never said anything good about Lamar. He's a hater. Number two, shout out to Cole Beasley. He was hurt with a partially broken leg.
Bro,
that's no excuse. He still had 7 receptions for 88 yards. He was still eating. So that's no excuse. Number three, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, they face the same thing. Third down, the other defense would send a heavy blitz, put them on pressure. Difference is Patrick Mahomes was able to scramble out a little bit, find a little open receiver for the third down.
There you go.
Josh Allen, I told y'all he wasn't the top 5 quarterback. He couldn't do that. So he was exposed.
Whoa. Top 5 in the regular season, yes. Definitely top 5.
Yeah, he's still top 5.
Regular season?
Yeah.
He's definitely still top 5.
Yeah.
Still top.
Wait. I do got one thing to say. When are we going to start putting respect on Tyreek Hill name and putting him in the top 3?
In receivers, look, I say this all the time. Speed kills, right? In the receiver position. Speed will kill.
100%.
But if we're talking about top tier receiver, you gotta be able to do everything, even route run. He's just fast. He's literally fast, bro. So you say he runs a better route than Stephon Diggs?
No.
Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams. Come on, bro.
Julio Jones barely played this year.
Okay. I still named 4 other receivers besides
top 3 this year has to put Tyreek in there.
Route running, bro. What literally to receive, you got to route run. To break a nigga down, you outrun a nigga is different. You can outrun anybody in the league. Feel me? Because you're fast. But if we said 1-on-1 and you got to break them down on a route, not just outrun them, breaking down on a route, I haven't seen it. He's not breaking my top 3 until he could break a nigga down 1-on-1.
You basically faulted him for being fast and using his speed.
No, I'm not saying that because literally, if you could burn a nigga, you could burn a nigga. Deshaun Jackson is the same. He burned a nigga. He didn't route run well.
I can honestly say Reek's route running has improved over time. At first, he was just fast, but it has improved, and he's getting more dangerous by the day. It's scary.
It has improved.
Give him more years.
I would love to see him.
Give it another year.
He's the one and only.
Is this his second year or third year getting 1,000 receiving yards?
Patrick Mahomes and fast running back, receiver. What you getting? 1,000 yards regardless. Continue.
Go ahead.
All right. So, Hoagie, if you wanted to say something, right, Hoagie, go ahead. I'll let you talk.
I said I would love to see him on a team like the Jags or something where he's the number 1 and only wide receiver, where he doesn't have help from, Travis Kelce and McCole Hardman and Sammy Watkins. I would love to see that. See how he fared. He's not gonna do that, obviously. Who would? But
Like I said, he's not top 3, bro. He's not top 3. I can name 3 other receivers that are way better than him on every aspect.
Skill wise, I'll give you that.
Yeah, like you saying top 3 receiver, I got Stephon, Devontae, and DeAndre Hopkins.
Most definitely.
That's
Can I argue
3.
with that?
You gonna put Tariq in there?
All right,
Who
so
he
moving
better than?
on.
No, who he better than?
Hey, real quick.
Moving on.
Name
We're
those
gonna
three-
let Dante.
name those 3
We're gonna
players.
let
I
Dante.
said Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, and Devontae Adams.
He had a
Hey,
better.
real quick. If
He had a
you
better
speak
year.
DeAndre Hopkins and Tyreek Hill, they don't put up the same stats. Tyreek doesn't put up the same stats.
He
I want to hear what Dante got to say. I want to hear what BS is coming out of his mouth.
Cause I got 3.
I'm
I
taking.
can go 4 or 5.
I'm taking Tyreek over Devontae Adams.
All right, so moving on to the next
Niggas
topic. Moving on to the next topic. I think he should be in D-League jail for smoking good ganja. But
Smoking.
the Chiefs starting, what was it, right tackle? I think it was his right tackle.
Left.
It was the starting
Left
left tackle. Is going to be
They don't
out for
have
the
the
Super
right
Bowl. He's going to be out for the Super Bowl. How much of an impact do y'all see that having on this next game?
The Chiefs offense runs on a whole lot of rollouts and a whole lot of deception plays. So it's going to be a factor, but not as much as a factor as everyone's going to think it is. It's not going to be tremendous. Like I feel like Pat Mahomes practiced with first, third, second, and third string on all offensive linemen. I feel like he does on just a personal aspect. Same way Aaron Rodgers does. Aaron Rodgers does all his strings. He plays with all of them in practice. So I feel like it's not going to be a crazy drop off because Pat Mahomes don't take that long to get the ball out the pocket anyway. He takes about 2 seconds, and that's really all you need for him to realize a nigga's open. So
I'll say that it's not going to be too much of a difference because that Bucs front seven was going to get pressure on them anyway. So what the Bucs got to do, they got to make sure their linebackers close up any kind of opening. What up? You got to make the Bucs linebacker got to make sure they close up any kind of opening within 10 to 15 yards. Because if they don't, Patrick Mahomes going to pick on that all game. That's going to get ugly.
Oh, mother.
Dante, you was doing that. You like the windy nigga from the car wash.
So I don't think the Buccaneers are really good pass rushers per se. Are they good pass rushers? They're not really good pass rushers. So I don't think it's gonna make a difference. But you know what's gonna make a difference? That boy, 10 Super Bowl seasons, Tom Brady's gonna make a difference. That's gonna make a difference. First of all, let's give him credit. 10 championship appearances. That doesn't happen. That does not happen. It does not happen.
I got D3. I got you before you even talk. I got you. It's crazy that like we praise Tom Brady for making it 10 times, but when LeBron go 10 times, we be straight to bash this. Like I just don't understand. Because if I'm a bash Tom Brady, I'm a bash him regardless. I'm like that 10 times ain't enough for me. I'm good, but I hate Tom Brady. I'll say 10 don't mean if you even bring it home all 10. You feel me?
What do you gotta say about what he just said?
I have absolutely nothing to say. I have no comment on that.
I hope y'all lost the bet. Because Dre said it and D3 didn't say it. Go ahead.
I'm going to say congratulations to Mr. Brady. If he wins this, then there should be no argument on who the GOAT is in the NFL.
Yeah, because it's better to win 7 championships than 4.
3.
Oh.
I'll say with Brady's the GOAT, right?
Okay.
Brady's the GOAT. But he's not the big reason for the Super Bowl team like he was in the past. Keep in mind, what was it? The Saints, they bailed him out for a whole half with the running game and the defense. Still kind of bailed him out with the defense in that second half. And this past game, he thrown 3 interceptions. I'm not going to say he's been Tom Brady or bad. He's been good Tom Brady. He ain't going to screw it up, but he has not been past Tom Brady. He's been Nick Foles.
He hasn't been GOAT Brady. He hasn't been GOAT Brady. He hasn't been GOAT Brady. He hasn't been GOAT Brady.
Yes.
And that's what,
he hasn't been GOAT Brady with 43 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. He hasn't.
I have a question for you people. I have a
Hasn't
question
at all.
I have a question. If Brady does win this ring, should it have an asterisk on it since this Super Bowl will basically be a home game for him?
What kind of question is that? What? No.
They're playing in Tampa Bay. It's a home game for the Buccaneers. Should
it's for them to do that. You know what I'm saying?
do it like we go.
they're going to allow some fans.
So
Okay.
All right.
It should be an exclamation point that they achieved that.
Okay.
Exactly.
Respect.
Like I give them
Respect.
respect for even making it because the Super Bowl been in 24 different cities and 55 Super Bowls have never been in no home field.
Respect.
So I give it props to them. I give props to them.
That's
But
for
like
the other seasons not playing at their home field.
that's
their
up to their
fault.
own team. That's
Yeah.
their fault. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So I give props to Tom Brady for that. You feel me? But I feel like he's gonna get smoked by 15.
Hey, real quick. Remember when the Super Bowl was in Minneapolis?
Oh
The
yeah, I
Vikings
saw.
was like, we're gonna have a Super Bowl in our crib, and I don't think they made playoffs.
Oh no,
That
they
was
made the playoffs. That was the year of the Minneapolis Miracle,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got smoked. Then they got smoked.
Yeah. And they got smoked by the Eagles.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the Eagles. It was the Eagles. I think it was the
You
Eagles.
get smoked by the Eagles. How the fuck you get smoked by the Eagles? Like,
By
bro,
the Eagles.
you barely beat the Saints off of a BS play. All right, next question.
All right, so now
Eagles won the ring. All right,
I need everybody's warrior of the weekend, starting with Dre.
Oh, you mean the Trey Edmonds player of the week?
let's go.
Let's go. Trey Edmonds player of the weekend. It was that bad man over there in Kansas City. It's that dude, Pat Mahomes.
Oh my
Pat Mahomes
God.
came up with a concussion protocol, turf toe, and hoops. Come on, man. Tom Brady.
He went crazy.
He went crazy. He looked good. His 35% was better than 50% of the league.
I said it.
D3.
I'm just
Shout out
saying.
D3.
I said it.
Shout out to D3. Man, I'm telling you, it's that man, Pat Mahomes. Shout out to Tremaine Edmonds though, and that whole Bills defense to slow him down. But it was Pat and them Chiefs. It was Pat and them boys.
Dante.
I'll go.
Oh, Hoagie. Okay, Hoagie.
Yeah, because you always have me last, so I'm gonna go next. But
Okay.
my warrior of the weekend, I'll give it to McCole Hardman. He muffed the punt, good, picked his head back up, had two big plays. Young guy, I think he's gonna be something good in the league. Shout out to him.
He's a poor man's
Biggest
Tyreek Hill.
Mahomes hater. Biggest Mahomes hater.
Poor man's Tyreek Hill.
Biggest Mahomes hater. Dante, who's your warrior of the weekend?
That Buccaneers defensive line, because they was terrorizing Aaron Rodgers. I'm not even gonna lie. They was
Specifically,
terrorizing him.
I hate to say it. Specifically, it was Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah,
JPP was
It
going
was
stupid.
specifically Jason Pierre-Paul.
Hey, I
Yes,
feel
that
like
man.
3 minutes ago, Dante was like the bus D line wasn't that good.
yeah, I did say that. I forgot about the game for a second. I don't even know why. But they not that good. Like they wasn't that good in the regular season, from what I said.
What matters now is the postseason.
That's all
I
that
know.
matters. If you can perform in the postseason. I'm like Drew Brees.
But I was like that.
Oh, my bad.
Where's your quarterback? He got beat by the Browns. Baker. Down 28 in the first quarter. 28. Who's your Frank's kids? Oh wait.
Let's go, Dwayne Haskins. Haskins.
Randolph.
Moving on.
Helmet. All right, go ahead.
Moving on. We're going to combine two questions. Who should the next quarterback be for the Indianapolis Colts, and where should Matthew Stafford go? Should they come together? I feel like they should come together. What do y'all think?
After having a quarterback,
Okay, we'll start off with Dre.
after having a quarterback of Phillip Rivers caliber play as your quarterback for a season, and y'all barely missed the playoffs. Like y'all make it and then y'all like lose in the first round, which is a feat by itself. You need a quarterback that's a little veteran, but you also need to draft a quarterback for your future. Stafford got another year or two max, and you give Stafford the same weapons that Phillip Rivers have, you're gonna get probably the same exact result in there. And Stafford got a little bit better of an arm than Phillip, so. And he takes a little bit more guts than Phillip, so he could a little bit run out the pocket a little bit. I say if he do go to the Colts, it's a nice matchup, it's a nice little spot. But if the Colts don't get another quarterback that's young, it's gonna go Carson Wentz. So I got Wentz to Stafford. And if Stafford leaves, I don't know. Stafford go really anywhere and make a difference. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off of Dre. I don't like the move, but I feel like the Colts gonna make a move for Carson Wentz. Gonna be a stupid move, but it's whatever.
hater. And I hate this nigga, but
I don't care. Anyway, Stafford, I feel like the Bears should make a move on Stafford. Get Trubisky, get Nick Foles out of there, get Stafford. I see them making the playoffs again and maybe actually shaking something up. Go ahead, Dre.
you said Aaron Rodgers should go to Chicago. So which one is it? You want Stafford or you want A-Rod?
Oh,
Both.
Make up your mind.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Dre. Go ahead,
All right, Dante. Who do you? What's your take on this, Dante?
Let's draft up in the draft, get Justin Fields or something like that. That's what I think they should do.
Hold on.
Their offense is kind of young, and they have a young, thriving core around them. So you kind of look to the future, and you can't get Trevor Lawrence. He's going number one, probably number two, number three, one of those. Justin Fields will probably slip just a little bit. You trade up for you coach as a coach. You trade up and you get the what's his name, Justin Fields.
He's on top like 15. So yeah.
Prediction.
All right, so Hoagie, you got something? All right, go ahead, Hoagie, go ahead.
Prediction: if Trey Lance flies to the second round, the Bucs pick him up as a protege for Tom Brady.
Honestly, I feel like Mac Jones should get a little bit more recognition for what he's doing. Honestly,
Roll Tide.
But Dre, with the performance Mac Jones had this season, he going first round.
Yeah, but
Trey
wait,
Lance, they ain't been
he's
talking
going
about.
late first round. He's going late first round.
Yeah, I think he would go late
where?
first round, honestly.
Like,
He's going
they
late
probably
first round, but I feel like the Bucs shouldn't use that first round
Oh
pick.
no! I'm not talking about the pick. I'm not talking about the Bucs. I'm talking about the Colts, the Lions, the Bears, the teams that need a quarterback to get you through. Like Mac might be the guy. Like if the Lions say they don't want Stafford no more, and they trade him away, get another pick, they might around and get Mac Jones.
I feel.
All right, so now
Mike Jones. All right.
So now moving on to the NBA, and this is where our special guest comes into play.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
This right here is someone very special to me, very, very special to me. This is Keisha, everyone. Say hey.
Hey.
All right, so now Keisha.
Hey,
Keisha. First question, Keisha. First impressions of the Nets Big Three, Keisha. What do you think about it?
All right, so my first impression of the Nets Big Three, I was one of those people who thought that the Nets was a super team, and I thought really wrong because they're trash, if you ask me. They don't have no bench. I mean, they're trying to acquire Kevin Love. What you got to say, Dre? You don't have.
No, I said you're dropping a bomb. That's what.
Oh, I am definitely dropping a bomb. They had a great win on tonight. They beat the Miami Heat. That's like the best defensive game they had since I seen them together. So they had a pretty good win. I know they're gonna come out the East, but as far as the championship, I don't think they'll get a championship.
Dre, how do you feel? What's your impression of the Nets?
Okay, the Nets Big Three. We're talking about Kevin Durant, Mr. 30-point a night. We're talking about James Harden, a smooth double-double a night. And Mr. To the Baja Bairi with no bench. It looks like the Miami Heat 2011-2012 team, if you ask me. Because it's the smack same. No, like yeah, you might think I'm BSing, but like look at the teams. Look up. Look at the stats. You
can say
it was D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh. And only 3 people averaged double digits and double figures the entire team for that season. That's why we lost the Mavericks.
You can compare to them by saying, yes, they both didn't have a bench. I can say that much.
Yeah, the talent is different and the age gap is different. Yeah, but I'm saying their Big Three is going to be similar because it's their first year. They're not going to have a bench the first year. They're not supposed to, honestly. But because they just traded so much away to go get him. If you get Kevin Love, what are you going to get Kevin Love for?
I think if they get JaVale McGee, that will help them.
All right, so now moving on. Dante, what's your first impression of the Nets Big Three?
Miami Heat lost to the Mavericks in 2010, 2011.
Exactly.
I just want to point that out. Just want to point that out. And the Miami Heat lost their first game, like y'all said, when the first Big Heat came. I just remember
Michael Carter Williams had almost a quadruple double. Stop playing.
On y'all.
Exactly.
So,
I know.
I remember that. Y'all let a rookie do that. So that's sucked.
First game was against the Celtics, so just put that out there.
Y'all lost your first game. I
really think this is going to be a successful team.
They're going to the finals.
No,
they're going to.
They're
going at least 3 times.
I don't
You shut up, you walking Thai boy.
You told me to talk.
Nah, I want to speak.
Hoagie.
Go crazy, Hoagie.
Thank you. Nah, they ain't.
I got green bean.
I predict them to come out the East. I don't predict them to win it all. Just because they have is Kyrie, is James Harden, and it's Kevin Durant. That's it. They don't have a big man to hold it down. That shows with Bam Adebayo going crazy for what 2 straight games. I don't see them at the championship team.
So,
Oh no, they're not winning no
do
ring.
you all feel that this style that they're playing right now is going to work in the playoffs? Do y'all feel that way? Starting with our special guest, Keisha, how do you feel? You think it's going to work in the playoffs?
I don't think they'll make it far.
Hoagie, we'll start with you next. How do you think it's going to work in the playoffs?
Oh no, it
It's
depends.
too soon to
It
say.
depends on how the Bucks develop. It depends on if people around Embiid get better. They got the firepower, but the people in the West, they got squads. They got whole squads. So
Straight squad.
what is wrong with y'all?
Dante, do you think that it's going to work in the playoffs? You know, Kevin Durant's your boy. How do you feel?
Slim Reaper, Biley, James Harden. That's all I need to say. I already told y'all what I like. I know what I'm talking about. They're gonna win. I already know what I'm talking about. Y'all keep denying them. Just like I denied the Heat when they lost to the Mavericks. I love that. But you know, besides the point, KD is gonna go clutch. Kyrie is gonna go clutch. James Harden is the only suspect person, but we've already seen how they play. James Harden is the third option. He is the third option. So
No lie there.
No, he really can't.
I
shoot
got
right now.
Lakers versus Nets. Nets winning game 6. Stop playing with me.
Okay, look, Dante, you my mans, and we both rooting for Brooklyn out here. Cause you know, BK to the day we die. You feel me? But my guy, can you name one person on that Brooklyn team right now that can guard Anthony Davis?
Can you name?
No. Answer my question first.
Answer the question.
Answer my question. I'll get to you. I swear I'll give you a response. Just answer my question.
Nobody can guard AD on that
Okay,
team.
then, because look, my Miami Heat just lost to the Lakers because we have nobody down low that can play defense on Anthony Davis successfully for a long series. That's the reason why we lost. Real shit. Minus the fact that we didn't keep the firepower. AD had 35 the whole series. Now, when you're going to say who's going to guard KD, Harden, and Kyrie, look.
I got the answer to that one.
Look. I got you. Look. I'm going to let you be a Laker fan in a second.
I'm going to let you
I'm
go.
going to talk basketball with Dante. Me and Dante going to talk ball real fast.
Go ahead.
Look, we know LeBron's going to guard KD the whole series. That's not, there's no ducking that smoke. There's no ducking that smoke. It's not like Giannis. Look, it's not like Giannis. He's not like he's ducking the smoke. It's LeBron. He's going to want to play defense on KD. Harden and Kyrie's going to be the only X factors because only one of the two guards that they got, as in Wesley Matthews and or Caruso, is going to have to guard one of the two. And I feel like KCP can play defense too. My fault. No disrespect. But no disrespect to KCP. But it's KD. It's harder than Kyrie. Like there's so much even you could put on to one of them without either one of them having a go off game. But the X factor of that series is Anthony Davis because no one down there can guard him. Like you got to go play defense.
And we can also put AD, the supposed to be defensive player of the year last year, on Kevin Durant and give LeBron a break. I'm just saying.
You can't give LeBron a break. He got to guard one of those three. He can't.
He can guard Joe Harris.
No, he got it. No, he had. No,
We're gonna put Schroeder on Kyrie. We're gonna put Schroeder on Kyrie.
I like KCP on shooters because he plays the off-ball defense well. He did the same thing with Duncan Robinson. Joe Harris I like when he plays shooters because he gets to be on them, like be pesty with them. So I like KCP on the shooter. Now I'd rather LeBron be on either Kyrie or Harden. When it gets down to clutch time, you got AD on KD. I like that.
All right. So moving on to the next question. Do y'all feel that Shaq is hating on today's generation? Do y'all feel that he's a hater? Dre?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead, Keisha, what you think?
Okay, Keisha, what do you think?
Y'all Negroes need to stop being soft. Obviously, Shaq was giving constructive criticism, and of course, y'all soft Negroes. I can't say what I want to say. Want to take everything to heart. He said, "I want to take everything to heart." It's literally. You have one of the greatest. I'm gonna take this hard take. He is the greatest center of all time, next to Wilt Chamberlain. You have.
I see no debates.
You said what?
I see a whole lot of debates on that one.
Wait. Okay. Look, it's top
he's
three is kind of like
he's just
swinging.
saying. All he's saying is that he just want to see more. That's it. And then you know what Donovan Mitchell gonna do? He's gonna sleep on it. He's gonna get pissed off while sleeping on it. And he's gonna come out banging on these Negroes. And
you're the editor. You can bleep it out.
No, you the editor.
No, Shaq is not hating. But with the who was it? Was it what's that guy name who had the big deal?
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
No, he's
Trash,
on his
trash,
neck.
trash.
No, that's valid. That's
He was
valid.
he was just speaking facts on that. He was just speaking facts.
There was no lie.
There was no lie.
All right, so Hoagie, I saw you with your hand raised. What is your take on this?
He's gonna
Hoagie?
say that he's hated.
Yeah, Shaq a big hater. He been a hater since what? 01?
Ooh,
What? Dwight Howard, DeAndre Jordan, Luka.
JaVale McGee.
Whoa. He never
JaVale
hated on
McGee.
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan too. He said some sweet stuff about DeAndre Jordan too. But he's been a big hater just because he's just nah. He been a hater. I think when two of the biggest veterans in this game call him out for hating, you know he's hating. That's all I got to say.
LeBron and KD did call him out.
Look, they say
talking about Shaq,
they were probably talking about Shaq specifically. He's probably talking
or
about
they wasn't talking about Charles Barkley.
because
'Cause,
Barkley
you know,
was saying
LeBron
some.
does not
If
like
you talking about
Barkley.
BS, it's Barkley BS.
Exactly. LeBron don't like Barkley.
No,
Dante,
like,
what is
honestly,
your take?
Hold on. I got green bean. This is Clubhouse. I got green bean. Anyway, all I'm gonna say is, y'all soft. Shaq is talking.
Thank you.
Like
I don't count.
he's top 10. He's top 10 of all time. You better listen to him. You better.
I can respect
He's
that.
top 10 all time. He's top 10.
And I don't say Shaq is hating. I said hell yeah, as in like he's not hating, but like he's doing constructive criticism to the point where the new generation where everyone gets a participation trophy is feeling upset. Nigga, if you not hooping, you not hooping. Just like that.
If Colin Cowherd says something like that, then I'm like, yeah, he'll hate him.
Listen. I see why Shaq said it to Donovan Mitchell. He's not doing enough. Bro, you literally went and dropped 50 in the bubble to go back to dropping regular 20 a game. Not even 25, 26, 27. You went 50 for 7 straight games, bro.
Exactly.
In a bubble. Him and
All right.
Jamal Murray.
Exactly.
Disappointing like shit. I'm not
All right,
done.
so-
That's that bullshit.
So speaking of big men, with Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic in the MVP race right now, and you cannot forget Anthony Davis as well, is the big man making a return in the NBA? Keisha, do you feel that way?
Slowly but surely, yeah.
All right. So Dante, do you feel the big man is returning? This is the position you play. How do you feel?
Yes and no. I feel like there's two
No.
big men that's on top, and then everybody else is just everybody else.
All right, Hoagie.
Nah, because you got Jokic, you got Embiid, you got Porzingis proven to be an integral part of that the Mavs. You got Bam Adebayo eating, you got Giannis, you got Julius Randle putting up 23, 11, and 6 for them boys. And then you got the Nets showing why you need a big man, the big man.
Yeah, but one small question. Did any of those other players, other than Jokic and Embiid, you name, do they even come close to those two?
They don't come close, but they're still really good. They're all star players, are they not?
All right. So Dre, how do you feel? We got to get to Dre.
I see where Dante's coming from, and I also see where Hoagie's coming from. Because there's the top 3. You know, there's the all-stars of the centers, the Embiid,
Okay.
the Jokic, the ADs. And then, like, there's not a crazy drop-off like small forward, but it's a drop-off. You talk about tier 1 is them, then tier 2 is like Bam, Porzingis. Then there's the top tier 3 like Miles Turner. Like the tiers drop tremendously. But it's not like crazy. It's coming back.
All right.
Dre,
So now, Dante. So now, Keisha.
What's up?
wait, no, I got something to say.
We got to get here. We got to get here.
Seconds. I'm gonna use my 10 seconds.
All right, go ahead. Get your 10 seconds. Get your 10 seconds.
I'll say they dropped in stats, but in impact, I don't think they dropped that much. Go ahead, Keisha.
All right, Keisha, you get 30 seconds to rant on whatever topic you feel like it.
You already know. LeBron James, you know.
He's
He's the greatest of all time. He's better than Michael Jordan. There's no discussion on that. I mean, 4 rings, you know.
6.
Who can beat him? Oh, 6 rings with help. Oh, okay. Anyway, you know, King James all day. I mean, ain't no question about it. If y'all think that he's not the greatest of all time, you're trash. You need to stick to soccer. So yeah.
All right, and And that'll be the end of this episode. We want to thank you all for tuning
Dre,
in.
I mean, LeBron
and-
gave you
all right.
2 championships,
All
Dre. I
right.
mean, you should be satisfied with that.
And that'll be
Hey,
it.
that'll be
These
it.
big
That'll be it.
opinions.
That'll be it.
It's the end of the episode.
And I said what I
This is
said.
the end of the
And I said what I
episode.
said.
Okay.
And I said.
All right.
Look, LeBron.
Bow.